Hello and good evening, this lovely Sunday evening. Welcome to TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show, guys. Fluff, the first Johnson, she's always first Fluff, is in there. Dave Rimmer, Georgie, Susie Kay, who's got her threesome on tonight, Kath Birch, Johnny Birch. So, it's 7 o'clock, it's time to start the show. And first up tonight is the lovely Rochelle McDonald has sent me in Mary Jane Girls. A little number called All Night
Hey boy,
Long.
would you meet me on the roof tonight? I got a surprise
Ready for
for you.
a few hours of song. Good evening, Roberta.
Hi everybody.
So on Facebook. The link to the show is on Facebook. Good evening, Johnny and Rob Farzia. Mags and Martin, good evening. Look at that, still on the beer. Can't tie Tommy down.
Cheers everybody.
Good evening, John Grogan. Good evening, Elwyn. Sorry I didn't get your request. It was down to Keith's phone's knackered, I believe. I did message Lil, but she never sent me any records in, mate. Tazio! From Japano! How you doing, pal? Get the chance, watch Tazio's shows. Damn good show. Damn right good show. He's on every day, if you tune for. Play some cracking music. Mr. Smooth's in the house. Goes by the name of Robert. And Lynn, how you doing? Alec Mac, good evening, Mr. Mac. Finally, Tazio's joined. Good evening, Tazio. Damn right show. 2 till 4 every day, Monday, Thursday. Check it out. Great music. No problem, Elwyn. Looking for punishment for. Good evening, Terry, watching up there in Brecon. Janice Oates. Night off, Janice. Shell, better known as Rochelle, is in the house.
Hi Tazio.
Julie, Ada, Harvey Lee, and the Holsworth family, known as the Dewsbury Soul Patrol, are in the house. Good evening, Linda Neville's in the house. And Russ, how you doing? Mrs. O's there. She couldn't find the link. Good evening, Stevie Ledbetter. How you doing, pal? Abbeville, I wasn't an hour ago.
What do you want me to do?
No, you're right.
Alright.
Good evening, Loreno, Mark, and Keith. Good evening, the Keys, Maisie Moo, and Keith. Play that saxophone, man. Yeah, great number to start the show. The sound of the Mary Jane Girls. And All Night Long. Sent in by lovely Rochelle McDonald from up there in Stirling. Next up, Mr. Smooth himself. Sent in one of his favourite artists this week. The great Stevie Wonder. You haven't done nothing. Sing it, Stevie. Johnny and Jollywood down there in Barnsley. Good evening, guys. I had a brilliant day yesterday, guys. Thanks for asking. Piss was not the word.
Hi, Johnny, Joey.
Evening, Keith. Good evening, Corky and Shaz. Mr. The Scaman Peachum is in the house. No, it wasn't on the Nuki, no. Exporting brandy. Round the belly. Evening, Albie Babby. I did Kathy. Woo! Good evening, Matt and Fiona over there in Spain. Yeah, another great number from Mr. Stevie Wonder, and You Haven't Done Nothing, sent in by my good friend Robert Furness, better known as Mr. Smooth. Next up, we have one from the lovely Roberta Shilton. Great sound of the Four Tops. Keeper of the Castle. Love it.
Live it down. There's a lot of us been pushed around. Red, yellow, black, white, and brown.
Yellow, black.
With a tear of their own.
White or brown?
Oh, can't you see?
Woo, woo. You're welcome, Roberto.
Leaves on your family tree are calling you to come
Cheers,
home.
everybody.
You're the keeper of the castle. Be your father to your children.
Good evening, Lee Barlow. How you doing, Lee?
Provider of all their daily needs. Like a sovereign Lord protector, be their destiny's director. They'll do well to follow where you lead.
Cheers, Dazio. Damn right, Joe. Do it for every day.
You don't believe what the good book said.
Come on.
You're gonna strike out now instead.
Woo.
Cause the world's been unkind. But through thick and thin, whatever shape your heart is in, you only have one next of kin. Better keep them in mind. You're the keeper of the castle, so be a good man. You lady, the creator of the sunshine in her day. In the garden
Evening, Dick Penman.
you seated, be a friend when a friend is near. You won't have to look the other way. Live it down. There's a lot of us been pushed around.
Come on.
The yellow, black, and white, and brown.
Woo.
With a tear of their own. Oh, can't you see why you're picking on society? That the leaves on your family tree are begging you to come on home. Live it down.
Yeah, I've got a beer, Janice.
There's a lot of us been pushed around. Where the yellow, black, and white, and brown. With a tear of their own.
Yellow, black, white or brown. Doesn't matter. All lives matter. The great sound of the Four Tops. What a cracking tune. And it's out of the box, sent in by the lovely Roberta Shilton and keeper of the castle. Next up, well, what a week we had. And next up, as you probably guess, is the Justice for Jackie tune. And I can't thank you all enough for all your fantastic response, especially with the CDs. And there's people saying they've never had them off. They're saying they were absolutely fantastic. Johnny's never stopped playing them. So I sent Johnny a set down. I sent Ryan and Kate a set down. And quite a few people have ordered the CDs. So if you're still wanting the CDs, they're available. It's a double CD. Just message me and let me know you want them, and I'll do another batch tomorrow. But what a show it was, and what a hassle I had trying to upload it onto YouTube. Eventually I got there. There was only 2 copyrighted tunes which I had to mute, which were Lou Rawls and Otis Redding. So it took a few days to get that done, but I managed to get the video up because a few people from down in Barnsley were asking about it. So it's now up on my YouTube page, and you can watch it at your leisure anytime you want now. And tonight's Justice for Jackie tune comes from the great Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, and it's called Love. Guess who? Let's see those yellow love hearts, people.
I'm getting nowhere. You don't know I'm there.
From the lovely Johnny and Julie Wood down in Bars.
Even though I showed you, did everything but told you, you just want
Hi, Phil Story.
me.
In case I miss you, Phil.
Won't even try me. What's a girl supposed to do? And so I write this note to you and sign it love, guess who? And sign it love, guess who? It's plain you don't care.
You're welcome, Johnny.
Love just ain't fair. No, it's one-sided. It's not your fault I had it. They say love's blind, but in the meantime, what's a girl supposed to do?
Evening, Janice Robinson.
And never answers when you ask who's on the other end. Gonna change my makeup and pray you'll wake up. Hoping you'll discover that I'm your secret lover. Gonna get my nerve up. Walk up and speak up. I'm gonna shine, baby, but until I do, I'll keep on writing notes to you and signing them love.
Good evening, Colin Wignall.
And signing love too. I'm getting nowhere.
You're welcome, Kath, and Phil, and
You
John.
don't know I'm there. Gonna change my
Thank you, Johnny.
makeup. Come on, baby, wake up.
You were the main compiler of those lovely CDs that you mentioned as well. So take a bow yourself, Johnny, because I know there were some cracking tunes on that double CD, and they were all just as for Jackie tunes. Well, most of them, and I picked some other tracks from the family and from some friends for Bev Pooley and people like that chose some tracks as well. And it was a really good show. I really enjoyed it, and we will do it every year on Jackie's birthday because we won't forget Jackie. And we'll have it every week on the show anyway. Next up, the lovely Ruth Clare. I don't see Ruth on yet. I know she was having a hassle with buffering and stuff like that. Hopefully she got her, broadband sorted. I don't see Karen Miller Corder on either. She's away camping again this weekend. She says, but I've took my dongle. I says, but it didn't work the last time. So I don't believe she'll be able to get on the show. So we're missing quite a few people tonight. But there's a big gang going about in Blackpool. This is Ruth Clare's request. Sound of Brentonwood, and baby, you got it.
I run after you.
Welcome, Janice.
Like a fool would do. But mama didn't raise no fools, and I should know that, baby, you got it. That's all I can say for you. Got soul, too much soul. Foxy clothes, the cutest nose. A groovy set, there's nothing fake about you. Baby, you got it. People can be cruel. They say I've lost my cool. But it's very hard to keep my cool when I'm around you.
Almost a live chat, Elwyn.
That's all I can say for you. Got
Try going through the Mixcloud app.
Foxy clothes, the cutest
Elwyn.
nose, the nudist shape, there's nothing fake about you. Baby, you got it. Now that I found you, gonna cling to you.
Thank you, Nick Weldon.
Love and money,
You're welcome.
everything to you, no matter what they say, no matter what I do. I'm never gonna love another girl but you. Cause baby, you got it. That's all I can say for you. Got soul, too much soul. Foxy clothes, the cutest nose, the nudist shape, there's nothing fake about you. Baby, you got it. Friends say no can be. You're not the girl for me. But I see a lot of things in you that they can't see. And baby, you got it. That's all I can say for you. Got soul, too much soul.
Good evening, Ruth Clare.
Foxy clothes, the cutest nose.
How's your internet tonight, Ruth?
The greatest shit, there's nothing fake, baby. You got it.
Brentonwood and Baby You Got It, sent in by the lovely Ruth Clare, who has managed to get on tonight. Next up, Mr. John Grogan, sent in Mr. Gene Chandler. Let me make love to you.
Let's sit down for a minute. Listen to what I have to say. You're that one in a million, my special lady, and I won't let you get away. I know it sounds peculiar, but I don't even know your name. But there's something just about you. Don't understand and I can't explain. The moment I saw you,
I'm on the Mixcloud app, guys, and my chat's fine. It's all scrolling up and everything. So if you're having problems with the other chat, I would maybe try and go through the Mixcloud app. It's like a wee aerial sign. Click on it and then scroll down till you get my show and then press tune in. Try that.
I'm not usually this forward, but tonight I'm not wasting time. As we stand here together, I feel as if you already mine.
Jethro was asking for a link, so if somebody can send Jethro a link.
What can I say? Oh, and what can I do when I just wanna share all my life and my love with you?
The messages are getting really busy now,
Won't you
guys.
let me make love?
That's why I use the Mixcloud app, because I can see a lot more of the messages. It's a lot better. Chicago's in the house. Jenna and Jethro's there. Just share the stream, guys. Yes, that's what they do. The button's there, just share it. Getting all technical now, George.
There's gonna be so many nights like this. Me here with you, and you here with me, making memories to reminisce. All of the good times, we'll share them together. Lay with me, lady. Stay with me, baby, forever. Won't you let me make love? You let me make love to you. Won't you let me make a little love? Won't you let me make love to you? In so many ways, in so many ways, baby, let me make love to you. All of my life and all of my days, baby, let me make love to you.
The great Gene Chandler and Let Me Make Love to You, sent in by my good friend Johnny Grogan. Now, next up, there is a group of them out partying down in Blackpool, I believe. And Jane and Kim and Annette, Sue B, Mr. Stephen Perusa, and Mark and Lynn Doherty are all in Sweet Soul down in Blackpool. So I hope you're having fun, guys. And Annette has sent in this track for tonight, which is
Said now if you want to party, I got to party, you bring the party.
this is a John Morales mix.
All night long.
I got a party.
Said now if you want to party, I got to party, you bring the party. We gon' shimmy all night long. Said now if you want to party, I got to party, you bring the party. We gon' shimmy all night long. Said now if you want to party, I got to party, you bring the party. We gon' shimmy all night long. Said now if you want to party, I got to party. If you want to party, I got to party. If you want to party, I got to party. You bring the party. Said now if you want to party, I got to party. You bring the party. We gon' shimmy all night long.
The great sound of Solutions. I got a party.
Said now if you want to party, I got to party. You bring the party. We gon' shimmy all night long. Said now if you want to move, 'cause you got to go, just do what you do. Gonna get
Charlie Walker over there in Pretoria, South Africa. Evening, Janet and Jason.
Feel the rhythm in your feet. Get on up, get out your seat. Gonna do it all night. Bring me those party people. Say now, party, I got the party. You bring the party. We gon' shimmy all night long. Gonna make you feel alive. Dance all night till morning light.
Okay, Nico, check them out.
You gotta throw your hands up in the air. Gotta dance like you don't care.
Oh,
Say,
sorry,
DJ,
Robert.
drop that song. Shoot up, down, 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 down. Party people. Shoot up, down, 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 down. When you're feeling the heat,
Good evening, Robbie.
got the sweets on my breath. When you're feeling the heat. When you're feeling the heat from the sweets on my breath. So light and bright blue stay.
Band's over. Nice to hear that, man.
When you're feeling the
You're welcome, Nick.
sweets on my breeze, open your eyes, see bright blue sky. Go people, go party, go people, go people, go party, go party, people, go people, go party, go people, go party, go party.
Getting better, Janet, yes.
Feel the
You don't
sun,
want
feel
me.
the heat, let the rhythm in your feet take over you. Feel the sun, feel the heat, let the rhythm in your feet take over you. Bring me those party people. Feel the sun, feel the heat, let the rhythm in your feet take over you.
Party people.
Feel the sun, feel the heat, let the rhythm in your feet take over you. Bring me those party people. If you wanna move, then I got the groove. Let's get it up.
Party
Say
people.
now if you wanna move, 'cause you got the groove, just do what you do. Gonna get it on.
Party people.
Yeah, the great sound of solutions for the Blackpool crew. And I Got a Party, the John Morales mix. Next up, this was sent in by the lovely Janice Oates, who has a Sunday evening off. And Janice has requested Amanda Love, and You Keep Calling Me By Her Name.
What did she say? What did she do? Seems she's got her hooks in you. Does she drink? Does she smoke? Does she laugh at your silly jokes?
Woo!
I know darn well your mind's on her. You keep calling me by her name.
Out of the box. Love it.
Do you love me? Or do you wanna be free? Does she care about you hurting me? Do you really need her and need me too? Does she know she's stealing you? I know darn well your mind's on her. You keep calling
Janice.
I didn't, but I should've, but I didn't, 'cause I wanted you to be leader of the pack. Can she cook what you like to eat?
Love of it, R&B.
Do you show her how to cook the way you showed me?
Evening, Albie, baby.
Is she nice? Full of sugar and spice. What's her game? Since I know her name, I know darn well your mind's on her. You keep calling me by her name. You know you keep calling me
Thank you, Georgie.
by her name.
Albie loves you.
You keep calling me.
Can't be a hair of the dog.
Why won't you call me? You keep calling me. Just don't call me by her name.
Yeah, fantastic tune. Out of the box. That's what I love in this show. The sound of Amanda Love and You Keep Calling Me by Her Name. Sent in by the lovely Janice Oates. Next up, Mr. Deke Penman's been in the house box. And he's found Linda Clifford. It's called Repossessed. Nice one, Deke. What's that, Rob?
Gave you the best years of my life, and you misused them for your other woman. Broke the vows as man and wife, you just abused them without consideration. You disrespected our family name, always holding me to blame. It's not the same.
Nice one, Deke.
Closing out my account I have with you. You overdrew, boy, when I trusted you. You can have your cake and eat it too, 'cause this illusion has caused me so much confusion. We've been together on borrowed
10 minutes till the threesome before 8. Coming tonight from Fife and Susie K.
I'm gonna repossess my love from you. I can't take it, Lord, I can't take it, it's true. It's so true. I'm gonna repossess my love from you. I can't stand it, I just can't stand it, it's true. It's true, yeah. We've been together on borrowed time. You go your way, I'm gonna go mine. Ran out of time. I'm gonna repossess my love from you. I can't take it, no, I just can't take it, boy, it's true. It's so true. I'm gonna repossess my love from you. I can't stand it, no, I just can't take it, boy, it's true. Yeah, it's so true.
Here, dancing shoes ready, Albie. That you're talking about Janet B. I'm alive. Can't keep a good band down.
I'm repossessing.
I don't keep the band in this week though.
Take it back.
Good evening, Matt Biggers.
Free, 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 free. Gonna be free now. Take it back, y'all. All my loving, take it back now. Hey, repossess. Take my love.
Woo!
Take my love.
Yeah, another great tune and out of the box. I love it. Geek Payment. And it was by Linda Clifford and it's called Repossessed. Sent in by my good friend Deke Penman. Right, next up we have the gorgeous Georgie, who has struggled to pick a few tunes this week. But today, right out of the blue, she picked one of my faves. The great sound of the OGs. Put our heads together. No, it's not James Brown. Mrs. O. No clues this week.
How long have we been waiting in line?
It's not wait.
So long, we've got
Where did you do that one? Conky?
now. Before you know, the world will be passing us by. So hear my song. Come on, it's time
It's not Luther,
to
no.
organize. And I said we got to put our heads together. Let's start. Come on and get on the move. Put our love together. We've got to get on the move.
Nice one, Conky. Not the Staple Singers, no. It's not Major Lance.
Hold on, we've got to sacrifice
10 minutes.
for the
we're having
children to see a much better
Okay, then it's a female singer.
'Cause all our hopes and dreams
Not Ray Charles.
depend on what's in their mind. Don't ignore the call. It's time to organize. I said we got to put our heads together. Oh, let's start. Get on the move. Put our love together. We've got the power.
No, it's not Brenda Holloway.
Are we gonna use it?
It's not Aretha Franklin.
Come on, and put our love together.
It's not Nina Simone. Or Maxine Brand. It's not Linda Lewis.
Come on, get on the move, get on the move. Hold on. Come on now. Everybody, come on now. To get on the move.
It's not Wanda Jackson. Or Barbara McNair. Or Kim West.
Nobody wins.
Or Diana Ross.
Hold on
No, Big Bertha. Or Etta James. Or Sharon Jones.
Come on.
Come on.
Let's start.
No, Tammy Terrell or Lisa Stansfield. Or Susan Boyle.
No time.
Getting ridiculous now. Gladys. No. Or Janet Jackson.
Got junkies standing on the corner.
No, Betty Swan.
Scared to come out on the night. Don't
Betty Swan was last week.
what's gonna happen to the children.
You must have missed it, Janet.
The school ain't teaching them right. That's why we got
No, Barbara Ann.
help. We can do it. We can do it.
No, Ella Fitz. Hey, you've got them, Susie.
We've got
Not Tony Madden.
gotta get up in the morning.
No, Barbara Pendleton, if you ever see it.
Be too proud to work.
No, Dusty or Gloria Gaynor, no.
Gotta stop
Or Shaka Khan, no. Or Marty Joseph. No, Chris Clark.
We can make it if we put our hands together.
No, Tina Turner. No, Tony Blackburn. Or Sarah Vaughan. I didn't know Tony Blackburn had changed to a female. Jethro Joyce. No, Angie Stone, no. Or Lisa Stanford.
Come on, and let's start.
It's not Paloma. Maisie Moore will be loving this.
What we gonna do? Look while you're growing to music. Why don't we just
Not Mary Wells.
come on and
Granny. Alright, aye. No, Paris. You're not allowed to guess anyway, Kiki. You're not the agree. No, it's not Heather Small. It's not Carolyn Thomas. They start charging you £1 a request on a guess. £1 a guess. That's all you do. It's not Eartha Kitt or Rita Kitt, her wee sister. No, Betty Wright, no. Through all them lovely guesses there, we had a fantastic tune sent by the Goddess Georgia herself, the OJs, and put our heads together. And she's getting better at picking tunes, Georgia. She was,
Well, we couldn't hear it because you were yapping all the way through it.
I'm not allowed to talk now, Georgia.
Well, you've never shut up.
Alright, I'll shut up.
You hear the music.
Here's the next track. This is The Intruders, a bit of Philly soul, sent in by Anne-Marie Gallier. And I'll always love my mama. Nobody's got it yet.
I'll always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. I'll always love my mama. She brought me in this world. Sometimes I
You're welcome, Anne-Marie.
She's my favorite girl.
You only get one, you only get one, yeah.
I'll always love my mama. She born me in this world.
A mother's love is so special. It's something that you can't describe. It's the kind of love that stays with you until the day you die. She taught me little things like saying hello and thank you, please, while scrubbing those floors on her bending knees. Oh, she's one of a kind. You've
I
got
do.
yours and I've got mine. Hey mama, hey mama, my heart belongs to you. Yeah.
I'll always love my mama.
Yeah.
She's my favorite girl.
Only get one, you only get one, yeah.
I'll always love my mama. She born me in this world.
I'm talking about mama,
I'll always love my mama.
sweet old mama.
I'll always love my
Used to
mama.
scrub the floor,
I'll always love
on her
my
hands and knees.
I'll always love my
Used to get a little rough sometimes.
I'll always love my mama.
Oh mama,
I'll always love my mama.
hey sweet old mama.
I'll always love my
Said I
mama.
love you, I love you, mama.
I'll always love my mama.
Hey,
Good evening, Jane Brandy Thompson and the Blackpool crew. And Kim. And the stallion himself. It's not the Elephant General and it's not Billy Holiday. And you've got them, Susie. Got 1 minute. The Tudors, and I'll always love my mama, sent in by Anne-Marie Gallagher. Now, as we come up to 10 to 8, you know what happens in this show at 10 to 8. We have a threesome every week. What I thought. And this week, well, last week, sorry, the lovely Susie Kay from up there in Fife and Dunfermline was picked out of the jar. If I haven't sorted the jars right this week, I'll have to sort that. Right. And nobody, unless somebody can tell me otherwise, has picked or guessed what Susie's threesome are. So, without further ado, the lovely Susie Kay has chosen the great Betty Everett. Hands off! It's number one.
Take your hands off of him. He don't belong to you. Take your hands off of him. He don't belong to you. He's mine, all mine, no matter what.
Evening, Mickey B. How you doing, pal? Woohoo!
He's long, lean, and lanky, sweet as he can be. Hands off of him, he belong to me. Hands off of him, he don't belong to you. He's mine, all mine, no matter what you do.
How we're talking.
He treats me kind and tender, make me feel so good. Love me every
Evening,
morning,
Jack from Country. How you doing, Jack?
man should. Hands off of him, he don't belong to you. He's mine, all mine, no matter what you do.
Yeah, the great Betty Everett is number one from the lovely Susie Kay's A Threesome Before 8. Now, I've also today, had a first on the show because someone out there goes by the name of the lovely Lorraine Allmark also selected a Betty Everett track, which had already been included in Susie Kay's Threesome Before 8. And that's never happened in this show. That's the first time it's ever happened that someone has picked one of the threesome tracks as well. And it was the lovely Lorraine Allmark, so I had to give Lorraine a mention. But here's number 2 from the lovely Susie and Betty Everett. And it's Too Hot to Hold. And Lorraine Allmark.
You started a fire that the firemen can't put out. Yes, you did. It's way down in my heart and it keep on burning when we're apart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The water won't put it out. The wind can't blow it out. It's way down in my soul and it's too hot to hold. Oh, yeah. Baby, listen now. Break out in flame when I hear your name. Yes, I do. When I get this yearning to keep on burning through and through. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The water can't quiz it. The wind can't condense it. This fire is out of control and it's too hot to hold. I say now. Oh,
Thank you,
baby,
Jane.
come
Joy
see
Blackmore.
about me. 'Cause you're the cause of my misery. You lit the match, started the flame. It's out of control, and you're the one to blame. Yeah.
That's it. Honey.
Burning desire, it's just a fire. Yeah. It's keep on growing, bigger and bigger, higher and higher. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The river can't block it, baby, nothing can stop it. It's way down in my soul, and it's
Well,
too
you put the
hot
light
to
on.
hold. Oh yeah, too hot to hold. Baby, it's too hot, too hot to hold. You started a fire, and it's too hot, too hot.
And it's too hot to hold. And Georgie's messing about with the lightning. And it's doing my nan. Get.
It was awfully dark.
Aye, okay, but put the light up. You know, put it up and down and up and down. Right. Be back to your seat.
I think it's a plugs or something.
Right, Georgie. Okay. We're in the middle of a threesome before 8 from the lovely Susie Kay up there in Dunfermline in Fife. And that was number 2. And as I say every week, guys, don't thank me, thank Susie Kay. Because here comes number 3. It's called Bye Bye Baby.
You know you took my heart and you broke it apart. You know I fell in love, baby, like a helpless heart. But you took my love, threw it away. You gonna want my love someday, but bye bye, baby. Well, about your love was so true. You know you made me, baby, yeah, fall in love with you. But you took my love, threw it away. You gonna want my love someday, but bye bye, baby. Oh, your love was sweeter than any I know. Oh, don't come back running, knocking on my front door. Now let you say that I want you only girl. You said there was no other, oh, in the whole wide world. But you took my love, threw it away. You gonna want my love someday, but bye bye, baby. Oh, your love was sweeter than any I know. Oh,
Hey, welcome to the...
running,
Love it.
knocking on my front door. Now didn't you say that I want you only girl?
evening, Mr. Perusa.
in the whole wide world. What you took my love, threw it away. You gonna run, I know, but bye-bye, baby. Oh, bye-bye, baby.
You smashed it, Susie Q. Fantastic threesome before the lovely Betty Everett, and sent in by another lovely lady called Susie K up there in Fife. And as you know, guys, every week the threesomes just are phenomenal, and I will be making up a very exclusive Betty Everett CD for lovely Susie this week and sending it out to her. Now, we have the guys and the gorgeous Georgie, as she shows herself, will pick out the guy.
Put my hand in.
Right, put your hand in,
Put
Georgie.
my hand in.
Put your hand in, Georgie.
I'll dig deep, dig
Take
deep.
just
Right.
one, Georgie, just one, just one.
I've got one, I've got one.
Okay, the lucky person who, and it's going to be a gentleman this week, is going to give us his threesome before 8 next week is... Oh! You're not going to believe this. This man was in my house last week, and he goes by the name of Mr. Matt Peachenbray.
Well done, Matt.
Well done, Matt. Scaman Matt Peachenbray will give us 3 soul tracks, not ska tracks, 3 soul tracks next week for his threesome. So get your thinking cap on, Matt, and just send me them whenever you're ready, pal. Right, back to the music. Now, the story behind this next track is one of our good friends, Corky Cor, from down there in Widnes, does a little drive home on a Friday when he's finishing work, and he likes to go live. And this track was playing from his CD player in the car. And over in Chicago, the lovely Janet and Jethro were listening, and they heard this tune. That CD that was playing was one of my old soul CDs, house CDs, sorry, that was playing in Corky's car. And the track that Janet and Jethro heard was by Pray for More and Stephen Powell, and it's called Timing is Everything. For the house from Chicago, Mr. Jethro Jones and Janet O'Hare.
There's a time for everything under the sun, but there's not always enough time for everyone. You can put it off and procrastinate with getting it done, but there's no guarantee that tomorrow will ever come. You may want to tell someone you love them so, but you waited much too long. Now it's their time to go. Gonna use that voucher from your frequent flyer, but you waited much too long. Now it's right time.
Jethro says, I love the beat. That's got a good beat. Fivers in the post, Georgie. Five and Georgie. The sneaky fiver. Lovely.
It's everything. It's everything. There's a time to give and a
Corky
time
loves
to
it.
get, and you ain't give nothing yet.
What CD was it on, Corky?
What's for today?
Can you remember the name of it?
Look at your ship.
Or the date?
It's sailing away. Don't let your time
Playing your CD player in the car.
and once it's gone, it ain't coming back. It ain't coming back. No, 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 no. You're gonna miss so much. You're gonna miss, yeah, yeah, yeah. And once
Corky.
You can't get them back, no, no.
Woo!
Oh, yeah, you can't get it back. You can't get it back. No, 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 yeah.
Soulful Generation.
Soulful, baby. Lovely soulful house.
It's everything. Timing is everything. Gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Timing is everything. It's winding. It's winding up, winding up, winding up, winding up. Timing. It's everything. Timing is everything.
We're dancing in Chicago. Yeah, Pray for More and Stephen Powell. And timing is everything. And what a fantastic story when Jethro phoned me today and says, we got a tune for tonight. You know we have Jethro's trigger tunes on. And he also has his, happy tunes. And now he's starting to pick some lovely house tunes. So he's a very versatile man, this Mr. Jethro Jones from Chicago. As you all know, one of the best dancers to grace the floors. And as has been happening quite a lot this week, a lot of people have been reposting the book up and getting some great comments about the book. But I would just like to remind people that if you did buy that book from Amazon, you can go back into Amazon and then you can write a review. And the more reviews that people write in, the better publicity the book will get. So if you have purchased the book, and I know a lot of you out there have, it'd be great if you could just find a couple of minutes to go back into Amazon and you'll see under reviews, just click on that and then write a review about the book. Whether it be good, bad or indifferent, it's up to you. Just write what you think, what you thought about the book. And it can only be bought on Amazon. They Danced All Night. Best book ever written about Northern Soul. Right. Better get back to some music. And talking about the chorus, here's a lovely Shaz chorus. Fifth Dimension. Too pure to die. Oh, that's it. It was on Jethro and Corky's Fergie time mix. Love it.
I can't afford to die, 'cause I'm much too poor. I ain't got no money. It took everything of mine. And since my baby left me, don't you know I'm having such a mighty hard time.
Woo!
Oh, and I never had time for tears. No, 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 no. I'm so much in debt till I'll be working for the next 100 years. Yeah, I'm just too poor to die.
Love it, Shaz. How about
I'm just too poor to die. Yeah, I got holes in my shoes. Let me tell you, and I ain't got one shirt to put on my back. And since they took my home, I'm in the car 009 on the railroad track.
Fifth Dimension and You're Too Poor to Die, sent in by the lovely Shaz Kaur. Next up, Mr. Phil Story, going back into the 70s, 1977 to be exact. Sound of Fat Larry's band, Centre City. Nice one, Phil. Listen to the Damn Right Show, 2 to 4 every day. Casio, he plays all this stuff. That's
Let's take a ride to Center City. How about a drive through Center City? Many sights to see as you're walking peacefully through Center City.
come on, Janice, get a grip. Fill up the stairs. Fill the way.
Ladies everywhere, stopping traffic, they don't care in Center City.
Brilliant tune.
Pushing through the crowds at the end of a busy day. Subways, buses, and trains help the people on their way.
You're welcome, Phil.
Let's take a ride to Center City. How about a drive to Center City? Disco's dancing, finger popping. Center City. Movies, banks, department stores for you to stop in.
That's the good thing about this show, Johnny. Now with the box tunes, you don't hear them very often, if ever.
Come on, let's drive to Center City. How about a drive to Center City? Let's take a ride to Center City.
Thank you, Susie.
How about a drive to Center City? Let's take a ride.
Oh, just let's take a ride to Center City. What a tune. Full Story, Take a Bow Ball. That's brilliant. 1977 and Fat Larry's band, Centre City. Staying with the funk, Mr. Rick James, sent in by Rob Fast. Full on the street. Woo! Funk it, James.
Love came quite by surprise, hit me right between my eyes, and made me realize you and I, we were born right from the streets. We both know how to stay alive. We both knew how to shuck and jive, didn't we, baby? Was such a cold, cold blow that day you tried to knock my pole hot down. I was man enough to stand my ground, even though you didn't want me around. I was a fool, baby. Now you
Thank you,
come
Georgie.
right back on the scene, trying to run that same game on me. Not playing with my heart, just leave before you start.
Good evening, Robert Thompson. How you doing, pal?
I won't be fooled no more.
Nice one, Rob.
The day you walked out on me, I died. For days I sat around and cried. I even thought about taking my life. I was a fool, yeah.
Welcome, Rob.
As time went on, I grew stronger within myself. I wrote a song and
Thank you,
changed
Mr.
my
John.
name.
Love you too.
From the street I went to wealth and fame. Oh yeah.
Lots more goodies to come.
Now this fool on the street that you knew and loved a long time ago has died and changed his name. Somebody else is taking his place, and it doesn't know your face. Now you come right back on the scene, trying to run that same game on me.
Thank you, Johnny and Johnny.
My heart just leave before you start.
The lights are on. Can you see me? It's not about seeing me, but listening to music. Oh no, bad day for tea. I agree, I like that album. Rick James and Full in the Street, sent in by my good friend Rob Farr. Nearly 8 minutes long, that song. Right, next up we have one from the lovely, I call her Fluff First, because Fluff is first for everything. First to buy the CDs, first on the show. She's first at everything. Georgie always says, Fluff's there, Fluff's there. Fluff's first. Fluff's always first. So the lovely Fluff and Matt. Fluff's doing okay now. She's over her COVID thing and back to work and everything. So she's feeling good. And Fluff and Matt sent in the marvellous Jackie Trent. You baby.
Oh, you know I've been wanting you.
Never teetotal this show,
My
Matt.
whole
Matt.
life through. Oh, now that you're my guy, I'm
Cheers, Rob.
gonna
I never
live
thought of
and die for only you. Baby, now you're gonna know all the ways I find to
Cheers,
thrill
Alex.
your soul. You're gonna see there's a lifetime of love in me just for you, baby. You, baby. You, baby. Only you. Only you. You have made me wait this long, wanting your kiss, and now you're really mine. Make up for the time you lost me. Baby, now that it's alright, I'm gonna love and kiss you every night. You're
All the way
gonna
from
see
Stoke and Trent.
that I've saved all the love in me just for you, baby. You,
Sorry, Janice, it's not your show. Thanks, guys.
you,
The only thing I'm allowed to do.
only you, no, only you. Yeah, baby. You, baby. You, baby. Only you. Oh, only you. Ooh, nobody else is ever gonna do for me, baby. You, baby.
Fluff is now called
You,
First Fluff.
baby.
And it was a lovely Fluff that sent in Jackie Trent's You Baby. And just to clear up something, Corky says there, he could have sent in the Len Barry version. The thing is, if somebody sends in two versions of the same song, done by different artists, I will then choose one and put it down as the two people who requested it. I won't play two versions of the same song on one show. Just in case that ever happens, you know the score. Next up, the Soul Twins, sent in by the old hooligan himself, Mr. Sean O'Callaghan. Give a man a chance, Georgie.
Every day, you
Love
pass
it.
me by, baby.
Soul Twins.
And I can't even seem to catch your eye. No, I can't. Though you pass so near my I can't get a plan. Give a man a chance. Open up your heart. Give a man a chance.
That's not very nice, Mrs. O. Be nice to Sean. No, yeah, the Soul Twins and Give a Man a Chance, sent in by Mr. Sean O'Callaghan, the loving husband of Mrs. O. Next up, all the way from Pretoria in South Africa. The alcohol ban has been lifted and the cigarette ban has been lifted. So you're allowed to smoke and drink now in Pretoria in South Africa, according to the lovely Bev Walker, who has chosen an old disco track I used to play many times at Kyle's Disco in Dumfries. The great sound of coffee. Casanova. He's out with the Blackpool lot tonight. They better beware. Halloween's still on, Janice, yes. I had a meeting yesterday with the venue owners.
Hey,
All
boy,
looking good.
They call you Casanova.
There's about 50 coming to the showroom. Gonna be
But
good.
later, baby,
Come on.
your playing days are over.
I love Halloween.
Play no more around this town, 'cause I am gonna shoot you down. Hey, Casanova, your playing days are over. Casanova, your playing days are over.
I think I have 2 Halloween tickets left. Anybody take them? DM me if you want them.
It's all over. Hey boy, they say that you're contrary,
This was written for Mr. Stephen Perusa.
'cause you think your love is extraordinary. But I'm gonna show you what I'm worth. I'll bring you down to earth. Hey, Casanova, your playing days are over.
It's
Casanova, your playing days
30th of
are
October,
over.
Janice.
Woo! Well, it's all over. It's all over.
Bit of funky Spanish guitar. Love it. Album equalizer. Watch me come. Try going through the Mixcloud app, Janice, rather than the Facebook link.
Casanova, your playing
You've got your app,
days
the app,
are
Mixcloud app in your
over.
phone. Go in there, like a little aerial sign at the bottom. Click on it. Scroll down till you find TV show. Tune in. Be ahead. Oh, what, I see what you mean, Nick, up to get. Oh, the Man United game's on, isn't it? That's why keep Hallback watch. Yeah, that's another way to do it, Janet. Yeah. You might have problems through Safari though. Probably through the phone.
What?
My grandson Alfie will not be happy. Yeah, the sound of coffee. I'm sure it was done in the 80s. And Casanova, sent in by the lovely Bev Walker over at Pretoria, South Africa. Right. I'd see some guys are having problems with the chat and things like that, but what I've found is we've found out through time that certain ways of getting into the show works for some people and other ways work for other people. So there's not a specific way to do it. I put the link up on my Facebook page, and you can see the link every week behind me. It's there on my big www.mixcloud.com/live/DJTWBWE. And if you do your Safari or your Google, that will take you to the live show. But sometimes you can have problems going through those platforms. So what Mixcloud have now done, Mixcloud, they've got an app, you can put it on your phone or your iPad, and at the bottom of the iPad or the phone, you will see a little icon, it's like an aerial thing. And if you click on it, then it tells you all the live shows that are on Mixcloud at the present time. So you may have to scroll down to find TeeBee's Sunday Social. Once you find it, press tune in. And that maybe work for you rather than going through the Facebook link. Just a little help, guys, in case you need it. Right. The lovely Mrs. O has sent in Yvonne Fair.
Where do you think you go?
Just walk out the door if you wanna, Sean.
Go until I tell you what's over there. Don't touch that door.
I said I'll be back.
Don't touch that door now.
Hey, look, I'm
Thanks,
paying the
Janet.
cost.
I don't care. Listen. Work. Well, you can walk out the door if you wanna.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna march on down to the corner.
Out of the box.
I'm
Love it.
gonna drop a dime on a good friend of mine. Tell him I'm free. Come on and get me. Yeah, I know everything's gonna be alright. Go
Woohoo!
on, your sweet talking nothing but cock-a-doodle-doo. Just put it in your pocket, give it to you know. 10 years, 1 week, and a house full of kids. That's all I got, been married to you. 7 days a week, you're running the streets. Take me for granted, damn it. Can't stand it. You can walk out the door if you wanna. I'm gonna march on down to the corner. Hey, I'm gonna drop a dime on the one friend of mine. Tell him I'm free. Come on and get me. I ain't threatening you. Just telling you what I'm gonna do. You can walk. I dare you. You always telling me that I'm on call. Put your foot on the other side of the door. Let your bottom dollar, you don't live here no more. I'm gonna pay you if you think that I'm on call.
Come on.
Put your foot on the other side of the door. Let your bottom dollar, you don't live here no more. Walk out the door if you wanna. I'm gonna
Walk out the door if you wanna. Yvonne Fair, sent in by the brilliant and the lovely Mrs. O. Now, we move to a lovely couple from Spain called Mark and Fiona Hudson. has sent in. Irene and the Scots. I'm stuck on my baby. Woo! Another great out of the box tune. Get better, guys.
Just what to do. When you see, turn me on. Now what you do, the words you say, it lets you know I can't go wrong. Hey, don't stop.
You're welcome, Mr. Joe. It's Corky. It's an education, this show. And it's you guys that educate each other. I'm just a knob to it. No hats tonight, Janice. No, nobody sent me any hats in. Georgie's never come. Georgie's been buying me a hat every week nearly. Might never come this week. But if you want to send hats in, guys, feel free. But there's no hats tonight, sorry. But I have some hat collection, believe you me. And all them hats are going to be available at Scalloween in TeeBee's showroom. And you can put them on, change them if you want. We'll have a bit of fun. All the people who are coming up to Scalloween. And this lovely lady's coming with her man, John, and the great Phil Ankers. We will be doing a set at Scalloween on the Saturday. She has selected Mr. Bobby Walker, poet, thriving conviction.
Don't let 'em quarrel. No, baby. Don't let it keep us apart. Let's get together. Let's get together, baby.
Thank you, Janice.
And try to make a new start. You let your girlfriend tell you all she sees. Have you ever thought she was trying to get close to me? But look what you done. You tried with a crime I didn't commit. No. No, 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 no. I didn't do it.
Yes, we're down in the bottom room this year, Fluff. A lot better.
We've been together.
More seating. It's going to be a lot better. I was up having a look
Just
yesterday.
a little too long.
We're going to have a party.
But I can see time, and I can see our love slowly fading away. And I know time ain't long. Oh, don't you kid yourself. Can't you see that I love you? Nobody
Look forward to
else.
meeting you all, Kath. I'm John. I'm Phil.
I've been tried, convicted, baby, of a crime I didn't commit. No! No, 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 I didn't do it. Got to sit down and talk it over.
all the Barlows are coming. The whole clan are coming up to Scalloween. Gonna be good. Bobby Womack, what a singer. Tried and convicted. Sent in by the lovely Kath Birch. And as I said, Scalloween, I've got 2 tickets left, and it's on the 30th of October. On the showroom, we're doing the Friday and Saturday in the showroom, but they're also doing a NHS supporter thing on the Sunday, if anybody wants to stay over on the Sunday. But I think it's mostly all the Ska people that are going to be staying over on the Sunday. And as I say, we're moving it from up the stairs, down the stairs. It's a nicer room down the stairs. And I was talking to the owner of the venue yesterday, and it's going to be limited numbers. There won't be 400 or 500 like there usually is at Scalloween. I think they've halved the numbers, especially for the big room up the stairs, and because of the social distancing factor and things like that. But when you go into a pub like I did for the first time last night, and you see what goes on, it's very, very strange. And as soon as people get a few beers in them, the social distancing just goes out the window. But we'll see what happens. And I'm looking forward to these all coming up. And there's as I said, I think I've sold around about 40, 50 tickets for people coming to TeeBee's showroom. And I've also included 2 more DJs, which is our good friend Phil Ankers, who does his little 1-hour shows if you catch him during the day through the week. And another great friend that I met up in Glasgow, Mr. Steve Keenan, who's a good friend of Mike Dunn's. And he's coming down with Mike Dunn, so he's another great DJ from Dundee, so I'm going to include him on the Saturday. So for all the DJs that are playing, you've still got all your slots, but not all your slots. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change a few of the slots around to accommodate the 2 new DJs on the Saturday. But it'll all work out well. Everybody will get playing. So it works out, there's maybe about 8, 10 DJs in the showroom for the 2 days. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. So all you lucky people that have got tickets now, it's still on. Everyone's, unless Cranky changes things up here, everything is still on. So you lucky people that have got tickets, keep a hold of them and don't lose them, please. Next up, the lovely Kim Bradley has selected the Dells. It's your song. You'll work it out, Albert.
Make believe. You gave my life a song, and I found reality. Come play for me your song.
A fugitive from love. The long arms of love did reach, but not for me. DJ put the record on. Silence is all I hear, unless you're near. Come play for me your song, my dear.
No problem, Cat.
It keeps me dancing here. It was your song, my dear. It made my way so clear. Alone at a table for 2. Me and the candlelight. It's not right. Whisper in my ear.
See you love me. Whisper to me soft.
Loneliness disappear into the night. You made it right. Your song, my dear. It keeps me dancing here. It was your song, my dear. It made my way so clear. Dancing across the floor to your symphony. It's a groove for me. Whirling like a ball. I'm leaning on your groove in a mellow mood. Come play for me your song, my dear. It keeps me dancing here. It was your song, my dear. It made my way.
You're welcome, Kim. Thanks, Linda. Okay, cool, Dennis. watching The Dells and Your Song, sent in by the lovely Kim Bradley, who's dining home while watching the show. Be careful. Next up, the lovely husband of Linda Neville, goes by the name of Mr. Russ Neville, has selected the great, my father, James Brown. It's called Night Train.
Miami, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, Raleigh, North Carolina,
Great choice, Russ. Love it. Oh yeah. Choo-choo. Thank you, babe. Good night.
Miami, Florida,
Miami, Florida.
Atlanta, Georgia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Washington, D.C.,
Woo-hoo.
oh, Richmond, Virginia, too, Baltimore, Maryland, Philadelphia, New York City, Boston, Massachusetts, and don't forget New Orleans, the home of the blues. Oh yeah. Night train, night train,
Thumping.
train,
Go on, Julie.
night train.
Night Train. Great song. What a singer. James Brown. And Night Train, sent in by my good friend, Russ Neville. Right. We're going to keep going. Next up, goes by the name of Ronnie and Robin, and it's called Santa's Theme. Selected by Mr. Keith K, who's DJing at Scarlet, along with another 9 DJs. It's going to be fun. Woo-hoo. Good night, Janice. Take care. You're welcome, Russ. Nice wiggins. Yeah. The man himself, Mr. Keith K, sent in Ronnie and Robin's Citrus theme. Another great Out of the Box tune. This was sent in by my good friend Phil Anchors. Sound of Bobby Treetop. Wait till I get to know ya. I think he's fell asleep. It's a hard day walking. Welcome, Keith.
Say you want the finest home, a mink coat to keep you warm, a diamond ring to show your friends, the kind of man that likes to spend. But you got to wait till I get to know ya. Don't you know that all these things I'll show ya? You got to wait till I get to know ya. Don't you know that all these things I'll do for ya? Ooh, baby, 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 baby. You want a car that moves real fast to socialize with the upper class.
Cheers, guys.
Wants to live on easy street, the best to drink and the best to eat. Oh, you got to wait till I get to know ya. Don't you know that all these things I'll show ya? Got to wait till I get to know ya. Don't you know that all these things I'll do for ya? Ooh, baby, 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 oh.
Good evening, Anon 721.
You say you want the best of life, the kind of man that will sacrifice. You want me to change your winters to spring.
Can't see your face, Johnny.
You want me to give you everything, but you got to wait till I get to know you. Don't you know that all these things I'll show you?
Another great track
Got to wait.
from my good friend Phil Anchors, who is a bit tired. He's had a long weekend. And they love doing their walk-ins, him and Kath and John. And I seen they were about today, so he's maybe having a little lie down. Anthony Michael Keenan. Good evening. Anthony Michael Keenan, for all of you out there that don't know, is one of the members of the Messengers. The Messengers are a 3-4-piece band with Solutions Steve Lee. And Anthony Michael Keenan is one of the vocalists in the band. Fantastic guy from the northeast. And he's just joined the show. And the Messengers, they just released a new album a few months ago now, and I have posted it about everywhere. So if you get the chance to check out the Messengers new album, something dark, I can't remember. There's so much music in my head, it's so hard. But Anthony will remind me of the name of the album, and you get a chance to get a hold of the album. Fantastic, brilliant album. Next up, the lovely Janice Robinson down there in Marsley. Selected Life. Tell me why. Good evening, Anthony. Good to have you on the show, pal.
Why do you look, girl, but don't speak? Why do you tease and never ever treat? Yeah, has life really been that hard to you that I have to play your necessary fool?
Promise me, girl, I watch a dream come true. Told me that I was the only man for you. As time went on, you told me goodbye. Darling, darling, please tell me why.
You're welcome, Janice.
Why, baby? I'm trying to make the dream come true. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Why do I, just an average guy, end up with things that hurt me? Tell me why. Only doing what I think is right, trying to be a man without a foolish fight.
Teaching my knowledge of love and charm. To you, my darling, I mean no harm. As time went on, you still told me goodbye. Darling,
Dark Soul. Thank you, Anthony. Soul message.
Promise me, girl, I wasn't too come true.
Check them out,
Told me
guys.
that I was
That's-
the only man for you. I went on, you told me goodbye. Darling, darling, please tell me why. Why, baby? I'm trying to make a dream come true. All these women, man, I tried to make have fun and everything.
Thank you, Mike Florciano. Loving it so.
Linda.
Girl,
Man,
love
how
it
about
so.
Celeste? Yeah, Celeste too. And Faye. And wait, there's another one. Joanne, yeah, all of them. Why, baby? I just can't understand.
Life. And tell me why. Sent in by the lovely Janice Robinson. This was sent in by George Ellis. Down in Derby. Bunny Sigler. Girl, don't make me wait.
Girl, you promised me that one day you'll be the love I can call mine. Every time I ask, are you ready for love? You tell me that you need more time. Baby, please don't make me wait too long. 'Cause without you I can't go on. You are the one for me, and I need you so desperately. As the days go by, I find that my love for you is getting
Nice one, George.
stronger.
We love the classic.
But the only thing that you say to me is hold on a little bit longer, baby. Please don't make me wait too long. 'Cause without you I can't go on. Sugar, you are the one for me, and I need you so desperately. Don't make me wait. Don't only that I can't wait. Now I believe. Begging you, baby, don't make me wait too long. Honey, without you I can't go on. Baby, you are the one for me. And darling, I need you. Listen, girl, honey, don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long. Honey, without you I can't go on. Baby, you are the one for me. Oh, sugar, I need you.
Yeah, another great track. Bunny Sigler and Girl Don't Make Me Wait, sent in by my good friend down in the Derby, Mr. George Ellis. And the funny thing is, his lovely wife, Sue, has been having problems with her elbow and her arm recently, but hopefully Sue's getting to the hospital and getting it all sorted now. And she's, because it must be really annoying when they can't diagnose what's wrong. But hopefully Sue's getting better, because she's a lovely lady. She loves her baking and everything. And also, the lovely Mag Shoes selected the same song tonight. So Sue Ellis and Mag Shoes, hopefully Mag's home. It's now 9 o'clock. Are you there, Margaret? Let me know. And they selected the same song by Billy Davis. Stanky. Let's get funky. Woohoo! Mags is here. Hi, Mags.
Everybody said, Billy, you gotta get funky if you wanna go far.
Welcome to
They hadn't said nothing, y'all. Hadn't said nothing at all.
welcome, Mags.
You see, down in Mississippi, baby, but I'm a bone.
Johnny loves it.
Ain't a feeling like gaming and no guitar. And I say thank you.
Where John can stop to this.
And it sounded so funky. Baby, my name is Stinky. Woo. Stinky, are you ready? Now Stinky, get funky now.
Okay,
Come
man.
on, come on. Oh yeah, feeling mighty good. Baby, feeling mighty fine. Lord have mercy. Let's get some fun now. Oh, feeling mighty good. Hot dog. Oh yeah. Feeling my soul. Lord have mercy. Feeling mighty good. Ain't stinking funky, y'all. Oh yeah. Feeling mighty fine.
Better turn the mic on. What a tune. The sound of Billy Davis and Stanky Get Funky. And it's at the front of Mr. Johnny Wood's box. Somebody stole wee Julie's copy of that. So if there's a spare copy going anywhere around the world and they would like to donate it to the lovely Julie, please let me know and I will send you Julie's address so you can send it, the copy to her. And somebody stole Julie's copy. Terrible. I hate thieves. Anyway, next up, the man himself. Now, as a lot of you know on this show, we do special birthday parties for certain people. And the reason that we can't do everybody's, because it's practically impossible to do that. And I'd love to do everybody's, but what happens is certain people book things for their birthdays. And what happened was, on the 28th of August, in 2 weeks' time, nearly 2 weeks, we were all supposed to meet up at the Hoochie Coochie for the Solutions gig. And unbeknown to me at the time, it's also the same date as our lovely Corky Cor's birthday. So, as a wee special event, on the 28th of August, it's a Friday night, I am going to do a birthday party for our beloved Corky Cor. And what we're going to do is the same stuff as we've done before with the birthday parties. If you can just send me little 30-second or 1 minute videos, just do it on your phone, send it to me, and we'll get my good friend Rob Farr, who's been absolutely brilliant for me, to do a little compilation, and we'll show it on the night. And for for Corky's birthday, we're going to do stompers. I'm going to pick them, and it's going to be a stomping night. So it's Friday the 28th. All you lovely people out there that know Corky very well, and Shaz, lovely couple, if you can just send me a little video saying happy birthday Corky, and we'll get my good pal Rob to sort that out for us. Next up is the man himself, Mr. Corky Cor, and he's selected the guys from Uncle. It's called The Spy. Cheers, Rob. Good evening, Adam. Adam Trantham, how you doing? Woo! Bank holiday weekend, it is cash, yes. No, it's not Adam, no. I am the original TV. He copied me. He's actually from Sweden, drum and bass DJ. I'm a soul DJ. And I'm a DJ that can put DJ initials in front of his name. Not a pop-up DJ. 45 years. Still going strong. Woohoo! Thank you, Julie. I love you too. Yeah, I know, Adam, it's good that you've come on the show and mentioned that. I actually had somebody contact me a few weeks back saying, you're going to have to change your name. He says, you've copied somebody else's name. I've known about this other guy called TB, DJ TB. He's from Sweden, he's a drum and bass DJ. But I was called DJ TB way back in the 70s. This guy wasn't even born in the 70s. He's maybe about 20, 30-year-old, something like that. So he wasn't born in the 70s. So he stole my name. So I just gave him a kind of polite reply, as you can imagine. And I've never heard anything back. So I'm not getting sued or anything. Next up, Mr. John Butts. Tell me he's a good dancer, John Butts. Loves Eddie Bishop. Just call me. Anytime, any day, anywhere. Just in Scotland, Rochelle. Thank you, Rochelle. I love you. He is from the early 90s, yes. I know Adam, I know all about him, Adam. Could not lace my boots. Just to let you know, mate. Better and better, Johnny. Thank you, Michelle. Don't tell Dave Elders that. Linda's got the drinks up, guys. On 721 still on. to have you on the show, mate. Calm. Great sound of Eddie Bishop and sent in by the lovely John Birch. And we're going to be meeting the Birch family at Scalloween along with Mr. Phil Anker. So it's going to be good. Some new faces coming up to Scalloween to meet some of the old crew. The original G&T 100 club that supported me everywhere. And guys, I can't thank you enough for all the support you've given me, especially through these bad times. But I'm really looking forward to Scalloween. Let's hope Cranky doesn't mess it all up. I'm not allowed to swear on the show anymore. Jordan, give me a row. Stop swearing. Okay, I'll stop swearing. Right. Shout out to Tasha. Hiya Tasha, how you doing? Next up, Mr. Matt, the Scareman, Peachenbury, who was up in Dumfries on a wee flying visit the other week there. And on the Monday decided to come and see TB after he partied all weekend. Never phoned me. But he's coming back up in 2 weeks, he says. And me and him are going to go for a drink. And he has selected the Merging Traffic, and it's called Ain't No Need. We love you too, Julie.
I've been walking right by her. I don't care.
Thank you, Elwin.
You don't care.
And
But I
Will.
end up
Hope Will's better.
everywhere. I guess you better face the facts. You're gonna put to how your heart reacts. Ain't no need in you fooling myself. Ain't no need in you fooling yourself. Too long now I've been hiding. You've been hiding from my heart, from your heart. I've been loving you, baby. Right from the start. I guess you better come out of your shell.
Out of the box.
Tell her what
Next one,
you
Mark.
need to tell. Ain't no need in me fooling myself. Ain't no need in you fooling yourself.
No problem, Elwin.
Too long now I've been hiding. You've been hiding from my heart, from your heart. I've been loving you, baby, loving you right from the start. I guess you better come out of your shell and tell her what you've been needing to tell. Ain't no need in me fooling myself. Ain't no need in you fooling yourself. Ain't no need in me fooling myself. Don't try to hide. Ain't no need in me fooling myself. Ain't no need in me fooling myself. It's just not right. Ain't no need in me fooling myself.
Good evening, Johnny Kent. How you doing, pal?
Don't try to hide, baby,
The Merging Traffic and Ain't No Need. Another fantastic out-of-the-box tune. Sent in with my good pal, Matt Peachenbury, who will be also doing sets at Scalloween. And he's got his threesome before 8 next week. And I'm absolutely dying on a pee. So I'm going to play this next track and then because it's not very long. But I've got to go or I'm going to pee my pants. This is August Green singing by Alan Wright and We're Together.
I know you've heard the same old line before. I like the way you dance when you're on the floor. I know you must belong to someone else, but I gotta tell you this for myself. You're together, baby. Oh,
Out of the box. Love it, Alex. Woo! Augustman, and You're Together, Baby, sent in by my good friend Alec McBride. I really needed to go to the wee boys room there. I just can't remember how much drink I drank last night, but it was a lot, and I seriously felt it today. But I done okay. 6 months I stayed in, never went to the pub. Never had any gigs since Cinnamon Brow. So it'll be another, 2 months, so it'll be like 8 months. And not had a gig until Scalloween comes up. Next up, here's another great guy who's going to be playing at Scalloween. I mean, where are you going to find 10 fantastic DJs that have a great catalogue of music that are going to play? Deep Penman, Mike Dunn, Steve Keenan, Phil Ankers, Matt Peachenbury, myself, Deep Penman. And I've also got one of my mates from, he's called Agent 00 Soul, who will also be playing. It's going to be a great weekend. Keith Allmark has requested Del Cardos, and she's the one I love. It's called Lorraine. Yeah, welcome, kid. The score's still 1-1. Thanks, Corky. Night, love. Take care. Yeah, she's the one I love. The Del Cardos, not the greatest production in the world, but a great song sent in by man himself, Mr. Keith Allmark. Next up, guess what? It's Tune of the Show. And this week's Tune of the Show goes to Mr. Stevie Ledbetter. And it's called Don't Let It End by Debbie Taylor. Listen to this.
Come on, baby.
Stevie Ledbetter, Tune of the Show.
Feeling with love won't last too long.
That's number one.
All of the hope and joy we share before it's gone. You get the sign you found somebody do. Is this the thanks I get for putting my trust in you? You told me that she was just a friend of
It's past.
We even talked about this very moment and still. You have the nerve to tell me that you can help yourself.
Great, Rob. Thanks, pal. Catch you later.
And all of this time, I could have had me someone else. Every time I go to where you've been, I find that you're living the life of sin. But she makes it like it's never been. Don't let it in. No, no. Talking about this love. Yeah, baby, don't let it in. Yeah, yeah.
Don't let it in, boy.
That's it, Stevie. Cheers, pal. Sending out some CDs this week.
Is it the thanks I get for putting my trust in you? You told me that she was just a friend, so that's why I treated her like it. She makes it like it's never been. Don't let it in. Oh, baby, don't let it in. No, no, no.
What a find. Absolutely brilliant. David Taylor done a lot of ballads and things like that, and to find something like that she did a way back in the early days is absolutely fantastic. And Stevie Ledbetter, you deserve tuning the show for that. It's by David Taylor and it's called Don't Let It End. And I will send out some CDs to you this week, Mel, for getting tune of the show. Well, this week, very strange, as a lot of people are out partying in Blackpool, and some of them have not sent in any requests. Let me tell you now, guys, you are guaranteed to get your request. If you're a subscriber to my Mixcloud page, my select Mixcloud page, and you pay a subscription to that, I will play your requests every week. Guaranteed. Now, it's up to you to send the requests in. And for the first time in quite a number of years, today I only received 40 requests. Compared to, I mean, there was a time back 2 years ago I was getting sometimes 300, 400 requests for the show when I can only put 50, 55 on. But today, I only got 40 requests. And I'm thinking, what? What are they doing to me? Are they leaving me? Are they abandoning me? And I thought to myself, it's very strange. So, I know people have got things to do, and I don't expect everybody to put in requests every week, but most of you do. So I'm just letting you know this, that the request post only goes up, now this is probably the reason why, because I don't put it on TeeBee's Sunday Social page. I only put it on TeeBee's Soul Family page, and that page is for people, and only people, who have subscribed to my Mixcloud. So for $2.99 a month, I get 30 pence for every person that subscribes. The money goes to the artists and Mixcloud. Most of the money goes to the artists. If I play your song on my show, you will get paid a royalty. So that's the way it works. So remember, just put a request in every week. If you request a track, I will play it. As long as it's soul related, I will play it. Next up, this guy's been here for the start. Goes by the name of Albie Babby. His real name's Albert Wilkinson, and his lovely wife Wendy, who Albert likes his stompers, and this week he has picked Anglos, and it's called Incense.
Something you're burning,
Go Albert.
and it's working on me.
It's working on me.
And my temperature is rising to 103.
Probably my fault. I was a bit late today. I'll take the blame, Rob. I'll take the blame. It's all down to me. Corky.
Yeah, baby, 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 baby. You know your clothes on fire. You know I feel with desire. I'm like a blowtorch glowing. Ooh, it's the winter version. I got to stop this feeling. I'm gonna hit
Hey,
the
back over. Love it.
yeah, yeah, baby, baby, baby. You know you got to go it. Oh, I'm like a blowtorch glowing. I'm like a magic potion. I take you into the motion. I can put out the fire. Don't let the flames go higher. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, 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 baby. You know I feel alright now. So everybody just sing now. Hey, I feel so good now.
Great tune up. Well picked, Albert. Fantastic. A great stomper as well. And remember, we're doing a stomper night at, for Corky's birthday on the 28th, the Friday night, the 28th of August. So I think I've got a lot of stompers there. A lot of stompers. And Albert's been a great supporter of the show, and he's picked a lot of great stompers as well. So that's going to be a fun night. Remember, I'm getting little videos in for Corky's birthday. Just wishing him happy birthday. And next up, we have, I put it on the deck, Tommy. One of the greatest guys. Well, I've never met this guy before, but I just love his choice of music. And he has picked some fantastic tracks throughout the show. I actually done a CD of the Dave Rimmer out of the box tunes, because that's what he picks every week. This guy doesn't go down your top 500, doesn't go near it. This guy looks for cracking tunes, and he picks some belters. You all know him as Mr. Dave Rimmer, and he has selected Joey D. It's called Good Little You.
You're so good. Yeah, you're really true. Good little you. You took a happy guy and you made him blue.
Good night, Marco. Take care.
Like a star in the sky, I was shining so bright, but now I'm dimming way down, fading into the night. You know, since you went away, took away all the fight. Yeah, everything's wrong and nothing ain't right. Girl, I bet you think you did the right thing, taking my ring, having a fling, making him sing. I never thought that you'd desert me, but you really went and hurt me. Good little you. You're so good. Yeah, you're really true. Good little you. You took a happy guy and you made him blue. Whoa. I was sure you were mine. You were acting so good, girl, all of the time, doing things that you should. I didn't think you could cheat. I never thought that you would, but you did it, girl, every time that you could. Girl, I bet you think you did the right thing, taking my
Still there,
ring,
Tazio.
having
Thank you,
a
pal.
fling, making him sing. I never thought
Damn
that
right,
you
Sean.
deserted me, but you
Do
really
it for
went and
everything.
hurt me. Oh. You're so good. Yeah, you're really true, girl. You took a happy guy and you made him blue. Whoa. You're so good. Yeah, you're really true. You took a happy guy and you made him blue. Whoa. You're so good. Yeah, you're really true.
What a tune, man. That guy picked some fantastic tunes. I love Dave Rimmer. And I can see another Dave Rimmer out of the box CD coming up pretty soon, because I love the tunes he picks. But guys, I love all your tunes. And tonight, as a lot of you have been saying on the messages, it's been unbelievable. The out of the box tunes that you've picked tonight, absolutely fantastic. 2 more requests to come. Next up is Mr. Martin Barlow. with Mickey Lane. Hey, so lonely. Sure it was a Maisie Moo or a Susie Kay. Right. It's a favourite of the Keys.
I'm gonna teach it to you now. Come on and answer when I say, hey, hey. When you hear me start screaming, listen, I ain't gonna quit. Gonna show you shapes and sizes that I guarantee to fit. When you feel the walls vibrating, look out, baby, this is it. Everybody says and does it any place or anywhere. That's because it's nitty gritty and it's got a lot of hair. Hey, hey. When you hear me start screaming, listen, I ain't gonna quit. Gonna show you shapes and sizes that I guarantee to fit. When you feel the walls vibrating, look out, baby, this is it.
Yeah, another great tune. Sent in by the one and only Mr. Martin Barlow. And all the Barlows are coming to Scalloween. It's going to be a big family Barlow up in Scalloween. It's going to be fantastic. The first time we'll get a chance to say how lovely Mags and Martin have been in the show, and the story, as you all know, when they met at Cinnamon Brow. So it'll be good to see them together, because Mags is coming as well. I think Mags bought her ticket. She was one of the first. And then all the Barlows just followed. Lee's coming with his wife, and Bertie's coming with his wife. And so the people that have got Scalloween tickets are going to be very lucky this year, as long as everything's okay. So we have one more request. And the last request of the night goes to my good pal up in Brecon, Mr. Terry Watson, who has selected, he's been on the show a few times now, Mr. Herbie Goins and the Night Timers. And it's called Number One in Your Heart. Thank you, Alan. Woo! Woo! the medication helps, Albie. Right, that's a request done for tonight, guys. And as I said earlier, what a fantastic night of out of the box tunes. Absolutely fantastic. We've only had 40 requests, as you know, so we've got 20 minutes. So my good friend Corky selected a track and I'm going to play it. Now, this can get awkward for me, but I'm going to take live requests. And the live requests, that if you want to request a song, another song, let's have some stompers, just to warm up for Corky's birthday. The first one we're going to do is Corky's request from Cilla Black. Yo, yo! You want some milk?
Just like a yo-yo. Just like
Come on then, give me your request. Come on, the keys.
Boy, it's hard for me to
Where's
see
Maisie's requested?
how you
Oh, she's
got
in bed,
such a hold
That's
on
the
me.
skill.
First I'm up, and then I'm down. Then my heart goes around and round. I bet you $5 I'm the only fool who would climb up a string for you. I need I say, I can't break away. You control everything I do. I used to be a swinger till you wrapped me around your finger, just like a yo-yo, just like a yo-yo,
Ginger Walker, good rockin'.
just like a yo-yo.
You got it, Johnny.
Just like a yo-yo. Turning, turning, love keeps a burning like a fire in my heart now. We're apart now, we're back together. You keep changing like the weather. Once now, up and down like a yo-yo. Just like a yo-yo. Where I go and what I do, well it all just depends on you. You build me up just to let me down, but I dare not to make a sound.
Okay.
'Cause I'm so afraid you'll throw me away like a beat-up, worn-out toy. So I'll hold on tight with all my might, 'cause I want you to be my boy. No matter what you say or do, I'm gonna bounce right back to you, boy, just like a yo-yo,
Thank you, Crocker.
just like a yo-yo,
You
just
know,
like
it's
a
very
yo-yo,
I'll play what I can remember.
just like a yo-yo, turning, turning, love keeps a burning like a fire in my heart now. We're apart now, we're back together. You keep changing like the weather. Walks now, up and down like a yo-yo, just like a yo-yo,
Like a yo-yo. Great sound of Cilla Black and just like a yo-yo from Corky Car. This comes from Johnny and Jelly. Sound of Junior Walker. Good racket. So many requests, guys. Oh yeah. What a tune. Junior Walker and the All Stars and Good Rockin'. Requested by the lovely Jolly Wood down in Barnsley. This next one comes from Mr. Rob Farr, the piano. Everything's going to be alright. Tavares next. It's not a stopper. But I'm going to play it for the better.
Everybody's gonna say that everything is alright. If they don't think, boy, it's gonna be a fight. Ooh, I got a little fever, you know. Oh my God, and it's nothing new. Everybody's gonna say that it's alright. Everybody's gonna say that it's alright. Heaven is a word that means a whole lot of things. Yes, it does. People say it and they don't know how much pain it feels. When I hold you in my tender, feel all your tender strong.
That's what's back. Hey, Dasha.
Everybody's gonna say that it's alright.
You're welcome, Rob. Everybody's gonna say that it's all right. Everybody's gonna say that it's all right. I got this thing for you. B.B. Arnold and Everything's Gonna Be Alright, singing by Rob Farr. Let's have a little bit of disco from the lovely Roberta Shaw. Great sound of Tavares. Heaven must be missing an angel.
Heaven must be missing an angel.
I know.
Missing one angel child, 'cause you're here with me right now. Love is heavenly, baby.
You're welcome to that.
Heavenly to me, baby. Your kiss filled with tenderness. I want all I can get of your sexy bliss.
I've got one for you coming up, Alec.
Showers,
Your East Bay Soul Brass is coming up.
your love comes in showers, and every hour,
Next
you
up,
let me feel your
got Frankie Knocker from George Ellis.
There's a rainbow over my
an over 60 stomper.
Gave me your heavenly love. And if one night
Woo!
you hear crying from above, it's 'cause heaven must be missing an angel. Missing one angel child. 'Cause you're here with me right now. Your love is heavenly, baby. Heavenly to me, baby. I'm captured by your spell. You're a different girl, I can tell. When you're laying on my pillow, baby, above your pretty head, there's a halo. That's why I know must be missing an angel. Missing one angel child. You're here with me right now.
Nice one, Johnny.
Heavenly to me, my sweet little angel, my pretty little angel. I love you, love you.
Tavares in heaven must be missing an angel. Chanted by the lovely Roberta Shaw. Next up, Mr. George Ellis. Frankie Krager. A ton of dynamite from the Love Man.
Do it, Frankie, do it.
George Ellis.
Let's go. Do your thing, Frankie, do your thing.
I'd love to, Shaz. But I'm not doing it. I don't want him shouting. Two more requests to play.
Looking, baby. Looking good. Hit it now, hit it. Hit it.
Shaz is just wanting to annoy him.
Love man. Love man. Oh, love man. Hit it now, hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, that's it. Woo. All right. Now, Frankie.
Number one. Frankie the Love Man Krager. Woo! My man is number one. He's named Frankie Love Man Crocker, and he sings Ton of Dynamite. Sent in by my good friend George Ellis. This next one comes from a big man down there. Oh, wherever he lives. Goes by the name of Mr. Alec McBride, and he sent in East Bay Soul Brass. It's called The Panther. One more request, that's it, guys. Have a good night. Don't want to spoil it. Stay up late. I really need my pets. Get out, I need my pets. Soul in the Glen. It's happening in the Glen, Susie. Night, Elwin. And well, take care. I'll be a cracker, Johnny. Somebody killed a cat. Oh, that seriously does my nut. It's like somebody killing a cat. God almighty. Who picked that? Oh, that Alec McBride picked it, aye. Okay. Oh! Really bust my eardrums there, I think. The sound of East Bay Soul Brass and the Panther from 1968. Should have been called Killing the Cat. So this is the last request that I'm going to take. Comes from a good pal, Johnny Wood. Down in Barnsley. And it always reminds me of my wee pal
Listen to the sound of the drummer,
from Leicester,
thump into the beat of my heart.
Don Martin.
Feel that bass, you can't keep the pace. It's tearing my brain apart. Whoa, I never ever felt like this before. But all I can say is, Mama, give me some more. Turning my heartbeat up, ooh, turning my heartbeat up. It's getting harder. Turning my heartbeat up, ooh, 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 turning my heartbeat up. I keep on telling you, you're turning my heartbeat up. Yeah. You're turning my heartbeat up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're turning my heartbeat up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're turning my heartbeat up. Listen to the crash of the cymbals.
No, he's not dead, Johnny.
Like the ringing in my ear.
Don Martin is one of the boys from the G&T 100 Club. And he had a heart attack last year or maybe the year before. And he requested this song. I brought it to you tonight. He's not dead, he's still alive.
Turning my heartbeat up.
Whoa! Turning my heartbeat up. The song reminds me of Don. He's still on the go. He still comes on the show. He's a subscriber.
Turning my heartbeat up. I keep on telling you, you're turning my heartbeat up, baby. Turning my
I can get it.
baby. It's getting louder. It's getting louder. I feel it burning. It's getting hotter.
Thank you, Julie. Julie, yeah, man. Thank you, Cal. Good to have you back, Don. Yeah, it just reminds me of Don because he was going through a really hard time. I think he broke his ankle or done something to his leg, and then he'd had a serious heart attack, and then he come back on the show and requested that track, and it just reminds me of Don every time I play it. And he's a great wee guy for Leicester. He come up to Blackpool when we were doing the pug, and I was at Jane's, Don was at Jane's. A really nice wee guy. So, we're coming to the end of the evening, guys, as it is now 10 o'clock. And as I seen from your post last week, the other good thing about Mixcloud is, see tomorrow, if you missed any of the posts or anything like that, you can actually, hopefully I'll be able to put it up, the show up on YouTube, because I'm starting to record it every week, and I'll try and put it on YouTube. If there's too many copyrights, it'll take me days and days to take them all off, but if there's only one or two, I can mute them tracks and then upload the whole show onto YouTube. And then what you can do is, if you put YouTube on your TV, if you want to watch a show, in case you missed it or you had buffering or you missed your track, then you can go back into that link that I give you on Facebook, which is www.mixcloud.com/live/DJTEEBEE. And if you put that in, you can watch all. Sorry, Georgie?
I'm not talking to my phone.
Oh, that's Georgie talking to her phone now. You can replay all the comments. You can watch it on YouTube on your TV, go into your phone, go into your Facebook, click on that link, and you can see what everybody said last night in the show as you're watching it, if you want. So, I seen last week when I rechecked all my messages at the end. I didn't see many messages at the end last week. So what I done was, the next day, I went through all my messages, and I see that there wasn't a lot of people happy about my new song called Family from Blaze, my new remix, or an edit, I call it. And they want Marvin Gaye to be played. Very, like little Julie Holdsworth and that, were very, play Marvin Gaye or else. So I've decided that I better just keep playing Marvin Gaye. Just for Julie.
Too many of you crying.
I know you love the people out there.
Brother, brother, brother. There's far too many of you dying.
Thanks, guys, for all your great comments.
You know
Really.
we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Yeah. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate.
Yeah, Jackie's show's been uploaded to YouTube now. If you missed any of it, which is on a Wednesday night, it's up on my YouTube page now. Great show. Thank you, Johnny. 2 Halloween tickets left. If you want them, PM me. 2 Justice for Jackie badges. Only 2 left. And the hoodie. PM me if you want them. TeeBee's had them. You've been quiet tonight, you Georgie. Dial. Right, Julie, love you. Good night, Max and Martin. Good night, all the keys up in 5. Alec, Mark, take care, pal. Linda, Mrs. Lowe. And everybody else who's on the show. Just gets better and better. That's Johnny and Kelly. Don't forget your videos for talking. Just send them in Messenger.
So you can see what's going on. Yeah, what's going on? Tell me what's
And Michelle.
going on.
Thank you,
I'll tell
Michelle.
you what's going on. Yeah, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. I'll tell you
Talking
what's
Chow.
going on.
Linda Neville.
Yeah, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. Yeah, what's going on?
Good night, Johnny and Jen. Take care, pal. Good night, Johnny and John. Thank you to Michelle. Take care. Bill Story. Cheers, pal. Dave Rimmer. George Ellis, Gorky and Chaz Corp, the Dewsbury Soul Patrol, Dazio, Damn Right Show, 2 to 4, through the week, watch it, it's good. It's on Mixcloud. Cheers, Dazio. See you tomorrow.
And pick it sides. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see what's going on. Yeah, what's going on? Tell me what's going on.
Thank you, Anne-Marie Gallion.
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Tell me what's going on.
Jeff Campbell.
What's going on?
I know you're late, pal.
What's going on?
I'll record it. Hopefully it'll be put up tomorrow on YouTube.
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on?
Cheers, Jeff. And that's the end, guys. So once again, thanks for all your company tonight, and massive thanks for all your fantastic requests. I mean, some of the out-of-the-box tunes tonight, I kept seeing people saying how good, or that should have got tune of the show and things like that. That shows you how good the tracks are. And out-of-the-box tracks. You keep digging away, guys. I'll keep playing them every Sunday. TB and Georgie loves you all. Thanks very much for being
Love
here.
you guys.
And we will see you again next
week.
Sunday.
Night night.
Good night, guys.
You're still on.
Oh no, stop. We're gone. I want to put that one.
You're still on.